Now
Why is
ready
everything
for
always
today.
my fault? Yes, the audio is there. Just...
Ah,
Hello, audio is there.
sounds kind of quiet.
Then get closer to the mic.
No. The game audio.
I mean, it does look quieter. Did you turn the volume down on your Switch?
No.
No, I meant on... No, on there. Not on here. But, like, on the... Remember, those buttons on the Switch?
Right.
That actually does affect the volume.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Sure. Hold on. I need to look at mine to see where the volume is. Okay, so plus is far away from the button.
I don't think you're hitting it.
Yes, I am.
You sure?
100%. Here,
It's supposed to show up on the screen.
Fine, here.
That breaks the stream.
It's fine. Don't care.
Yeah.
How about now?
Good.
Sorry about that, guys.
I think you disconnected the stream.
I did not disconnect the stream. Stream is still live.
We good?
Are we good? You tell me.
It's better.
I'll turn it up then. Good enough.
Ah!
Sorry, guys. I gotta adjust my mic a little bit. Apologies.
Much better.
Apologies.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the volume on the Switch does.
No, it definitely does affect it. But not by much, apparently.
Yeah, because I think I've played on here with my system mute, and we got audio.
No, because I think we had that problem once where you muted it and we had to turn it on because it was.
Yeah, once. And
I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
anyway, hello people, it's us TBGN Game 9, your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your the host, Older Bro.
And we are back shiny hunting in Sword and Shield. Yes, we are in Sword and Shield still.
Yes, for people who are wondering, why are we not shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet? Because the game just came out, and we haven't beat it.
And it's not even out on your YouTube yet.
Yeah, it doesn't come out until this stream ends, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, people on Twitch know that we've played Scarlet and Violet. Our YouTube doesn't.
Luckily, it's the people on Twitch that are watching this video, and therefore it's not spoilers to them.
So, the A-Drive app, they've updated their shit. Ooh, brilliant Gossifleur.
They finally realized that Younger Bro was mad at them.
So I don't know if you can share anything yet. I know that's a thing they're going to add.
Uh-huh.
But, you can definitely tell there's been an update. So now it's still figures instead of sprites.
Yeah.
I think they're using the Pokemon Home still figures.
Yeah.
So they have those now, and they have new backgrounds for the Pokemon. Like, for the profile. It's weird. And I don't know if they've made the button, like the back button, better. Oh my god, they did. Thank you! I think they made the hitbox for the back button a little bigger, and I think that matters. That was my biggest complaint with it. So what Pokemon are... Oh, okay, so we just started a new round with these Pokemon. We're getting very close to the point where we don't have to faint Gossifleur anymore. Oh, we got a message here. Hello!
Hello, Golden Fisher.
Golden Fisher, love your name. Please tell me you, fish shiny hunt.
I would feel very bad for him if he did.
Well, in Sword and Shield, I would. If he was doing it in maybe Sun and Moon, I'd say, oh, that you're having a good time.
I mean, maybe.
Like, some of the best fish shiny hunting was in Sun and Moon. Like, it was very easy.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Fishing's pretty common and
But-
pretty good in shiny hunting.
But you have to understand, when you fished in Sun and Moon, you could do not horde hunting, but the SOS method, even with those Pokemon.
He does in X and Y, because those are the only games he has. Well, that's fine. Hope you have fun. I mean, X and Y
It's
were pretty good games.
X and White.
Oh, X and White. Sorry. You're right. X and White.
He's white, man.
Just either way, I hope you have fun in those games.
But, yeah, I do recommend, if you want to shiny hunt, you should shiny hunt Sun and Moon. The SOS method was probably the best, like, wild shiny hunting method. Because I still don't know about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I mean, it was all wild hunting, I suppose.
Yeah, it was pretty good hunting, but
And the odds were better, but
it wasn't as fun of a method.
exactly. I just didn't feel like I was having much fun.
Oh, you're doing dex grinding. Well, that's definitely fun. How bad is getting the dex in
X and Y?
in X and Y? Sorry. Well, yeah, this time I do
If
X and Y.
Wonder Trade is still up, you should be fine. If it's down, then you're going to have a tougher time because you'll have to probably transfer up Pokemon. But
Sounds like it's hard, so it sounds like it's down.
it's still up. Okay. I actually didn't have a bad time Wonder Trading.
To be fair, though, there's probably a lot of people who aren't doing that anymore, given that it's now a very old game.
But the thing is, I had all of the previous Pokemon in Black and White, so when I transferred them up, I didn't really need to Wonder Trade that much.
Yeah. If you don't have, like, all the game's backlog at that point, it's like...
Yeah, it does become a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, so... Good luck, man.
I have 5 pokes, and I'm just outraged. Sweeping on my level 1. Well, 5 other pokes. Wait, are you saying, like... Are those the only ones you're missing? Or are those the ones you have?
No, I think he's using a level 100 Pokemon, sweeping Pokemon, and using that to grind EXP to evolve things.
Oh, okay. I see. Alright. Yeah, what I started in Black and White was I had every Pokemon, and the next games weren't coming out for a long time. So I just started going to the Elite Four and grinding EXP. And I was making most of my Pokemon level 100.
Yeah. I think that's what's going on here.
I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I kind of did it in X and Y. Like, I was able to start it, but the next games kind of came out quicker than X and Y. So I had less time than when I did in Black and White. But, yeah. One day, guys, I would like to do the SOS hunting. Like, I want to shiny hunt Sun and Moon, but we need a capture card 3DS in order to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Yeah. There was no third game for X and Y.
No X2 or Y2.
Yeah, how the fuck did we not get Z?
Yeah, the entire point
We
of
got
that
it for
game
the
was, it's
anime,
3D.
but-
They literally called it the X-axis and the Y-axis.
And they
then
couldn't
just
add
left
the
off
Z
fucking
axis.
Z
Like,
axis.
what the fuck?
It's like, how is that possible? That's your gimmick. How do you screw up your gimmick?
You fool!
At least we went back to colors.
No A or
B. Yeah, I don't think they were gonna call it Pokemon A or Pokemon B.
I think that's what Alpha Sapphire was supposed to be because of the A logo.
No, that's Alpha and Omega.
I know.
Alpha is the first letter in the Greek alphabet, and Omega is the last letter.
It's still letter A though.
No.
It looks like a letter A.
Yeah, but it's
Even
not.
though it's not. I know. It's A. Oh yeah, I'd also give you my leg, eh? Do you know what clip I'm talking about?
No, I'm just groaning at the fact how much insulting you're doing to Canadians.
That's exactly what the clip I'm referencing did.
Then I effectively know it.
Oh, man. Should be a clip I show you after the stream. We need to go to AA, eh?
This is reminding me of my work, where on 3 separate occasions people have come up to me and been like, hey, we need batteries, where are they? And I'm like, that's a good question. I have no clue, because that's not my department.
I have no idea where the batteries are.
Yeah, I struggled to find batteries in our house, so I'm like, you know what? I'm buying my own rechargeable batteries. Fuck this. And I like how younger sis was like, no, that's a bad idea. You shouldn't have rechargeable batteries because they'll just die and you recharge them. Like, exactly. They last longer than normal batteries. Yes, eventually
yes and
they'll... Here's the thing. If you use up normal batteries, you toss them and use the next ones. But if you use up rechargeable batteries, they take longer to throw away.
But no, the thing with rechargeable batteries is that normal batteries. So if you take a rechargeable battery and like have it at full charge, and you have a normal battery, and you put them in a drawer, the rechargeable battery will die very, very quickly. The normal battery will stay good for years and years and years. Rechargeable batteries will not.
Oh,
Because they have to go in both directions, it causes them to drain very quickly. But you're right that you can recharge them and reuse them.
I can recharge and reuse them.
But yeah,
instead of just tossing them outright.
Yeah, so
you're right, but I see what she's saying.
But she even got mad at me about it, even though
She got mad.
Yeah, she got mad at me about it.
Why would you get mad about
I
that?
don't know. Like, I wasn't even mad or anything to her. Like,
I'm pissed off at you for using rechargeable batteries. Fuck you.
that's basically what it was.
What the?
Oh, man.
That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And then she gets pissed off at me for not knowing how to use the washing machine. All washing machines are different. I don't...
Well, I'm assuming she's angry at you for not knowing how to use the washing machine because you've had clothes that you've washed, and so you should know how to use the washing machine.
I've rarely used our washing machine.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I used it besides today.
Yeah. Also, younger bro just left the dryer open for like 6 hours, which did actually make me angry.
No, I only left it open for an hour. Because what I was waiting for was, I was waiting for the water to drain in the washing machine.
Uh-huh.
And when it didn't, I'm like, oh no.
Well, yeah, but you shouldn't leave the door open.
Well, I was going to move my clothes that were in the washing machine to the dryer.
Yeah, and when you saw it was going to be a while, you're like, oh shit, I should just
I
wait
wasn't
for it.
expecting
It's
to
like, you
be
should've just
upstairs
closed the
recording
door.
for an hour. I thought it was going to be less than that. But
You still
anyways,
should've closed the door.
regardless, stepmom told me how to fix
Yeah.
it, so I finally fixed it.
The battle. Which one's this? I don't know.
I think it's the battle tree or whatever.
I was gonna say, it's been.
But
I haven't
I
played X and
don't
Y in
know.
years, and I never beat it, so I have no clue what battle tower equivalent is in that game.
I think that was the battle tree, or am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Sun and Moon. Actually, I don't remember. X and Y.
Neither of us know. Great. Oh, the battle chateau.
Chateau. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Got it.
Man, funny thing about X and Y is I had every item in that game. Every item I had, all the clothing for the male character, and I had near max money. Like, that's how much I played of X and Y.
This is not surprising to me. Oh, there is a battle mansion. Got it. The post game is battle mansion. Got it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bump the mic. Sorry, guys, my back's kind of hurting, and I'm moving in my chair.
Then you should stop moving around.
I'm trying to get comfy.
You should sit
I have
perfectly
to-
still in a perfect pose, no moving.
I have to get comfy because this is going to be a 3-hour stream.
Well, you should have got comfy before we started.
I did, and then I got uncomfy, so I'm trying different positions.
Then you should beat the crap out of your butt until it starts
My
complying.
back. Okay, Beck, I will snap you into a million pieces unless you get better. I will work you out.
I will work you out. What's that?
That's it, we're going to my job
Who
one day.
works out their ass?
My back.
Shut up.
It is not my butt.
Oh, your butt's not uncomfortable. It's your back.
That's my back.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you're just going to do a lot of sit-ups.
Sit-ups, pull-ups, bend-ups.
Bend-ups? That's a sit-up!
I totally use the massage ball when I do it, too.
That's bend back, isn't it? It's not, you're not bending up.
No. You see, I put the ball on my back while standing up.
It falls off.
It was
I
effective
don't know what
enough.
position you're in.
It's the stand-up position.
Man. You know what? I don't think I ever want to watch you exercise. I cannot see this going well.
Jumping jacks hit him. 1, 2, 3.
And I can't move anymore.
Oh, I'm gay now.
What? Not only is there not that many people that will get that reference, but also...
You're the only one here that might. Oh, man.
But also, how would that work?
I don't know. How did the pressing the button make you gay in that clip?
I'd assume that it literally that he literally had gender like replacement therapy or whatever.
If you press this button, you'll know your inner cravings.
Your inner cravings. What the hell, man? What gotten into you today?
Who knows? Maybe I'm actually trying to be funny in my job.
No, it's impossible.
I'm waiting for the day for someone to animate this. Have fun, animator. Oh, man. Gossifleur, where are you? Oh, shit. If it would have been a shiny Growlithe, I would have been mad.
Why would you have been mad?
Because I have it.
Yeah, but not in this game.
Yes, I do. I transferred all my shiny Pokemon up. Even from Arceus. Like,
Oh, but you don't actively have one in this game.
I don't. It's in my PC. Being a good boy, okay?
It's in your PC right now and not back in home.
Yes, it's in my PC right now.
Why do you have it in your PC right now? Why is it in home?
I transferred all the Pokemon from home in here. That way I can say I have this shiny. And I don't have to open home every fucking time.
You know you have every shiny that's before this game. So you only need the new Pokemon anyways.
Whatever, it just fills the slot in the PC to say, hey, you don't have to shiny hunt this, okay? I have reasons for them being here. And this is why I put the eggs in this party and not in the PC, even though the PC method is definitely better. I will agree to that.
Look, all I'm saying...
We're just doing it slower.
All I'm saying is that if you got one in this game...
Thank you for the follow, Fisher.
Thank you for the follow. All I'm saying is that if you got one in this game, in the wild, then you could put that one back in home.
Like, I just have it in this game, okay?
Yes, you're very clearly telling me that.
It's just so I don't have to open home every time.
You'll still have to open home. Don't.
No, I don't.
It'd be a repeat Growlithe, yeah.
See? It just fills a slot. That's
Yup,
all
it fills
does.
a slot. You're right.
And basically this slot being empty is telling me I have to shiny hunt one more Grubbin.
I guess.
And it's also so I don't have to open Google Sheets every time as well, because I think I can open my PC quicker than Google Sheets or home.
Okay, fine. You have a valid reason for having it in this
Yes,
game.
I
Are
do.
you happy?
Yes! That's why I'm doing it.
Damn it, guys, I'm allowing younger bro to be happy. I need to stop this.
Can't I just be happy?
No!
Can't I be happy doing my job?
No! What kind of job would it be if you were happy?
A good job?
No, I've never heard of such a thing.
But yeah, with my actual job, not this job, my side job. My actual job is definitely better than my last job. Job.
We should play Job at sometime.
That's a game?
Yes.
Job is one of the Jackbox Party Pack games.
Job, yippee-yo-yippee-yay. What's the original region of the Growlithe? Kanto.
Unless one came out in Scarlet and Violet that
Oh,
says that it's the first
Wait,
original.
no. It's Hisui, isn't it?
Well, I don't think the Hisuian is actually the original Growlithe. It's just the only one that was like this Pokemon originally came from Hisui was
The evolutions?
or not, sorry, not no.
Yeah, so it still might be Kanto, actually.
I was gonna say no. The only Pokemon that's ever been like this Pokemon originally came from a different region than it started in. Is
Quillfish's evolution?
no, well no that evolution's only in that region, but Quillfish is still from Gen 2.
Well, yeah,
But
Overquill.
yes, but oh, what region did you get Shiny Growlithe?
Oh, Shiny Growlithe? I originally got my Shiny Growlithe from Sun and Moon. No. Yeah, Sun and Moon. I shiny hunted it. I remember the video, too. I think I only needed one Growlithe. I had Arcanine. But I can't remember where I got Arcanine from.
Well, I presume you got it from wherever you got Growlithe from.
No. I had Arcanine before that. So I might have had Arcanine from Black and White.
But yeah, Zigzagoon is the only Pokemon that's its original. The one that came out first is actually its variant.
Oh, Zigzagoon? Yeah.
Because Hoenn Zigzagoon is actually the variant of Galarian Zigzagoon.
Yes. God damn it.
That'd be funny if they started back porting variants.
And drop my phone.
So they start saying like, oh, Yeah, you go into Kanto, or you go into Hoenn, and you see, and they change like, say they do another Hoenn remake, and they literally call it Hoenn Zigzagoon. And they changed the one in Sword and Shield to just be called Zigzagoon.
Would they do another remake of Hoenn? I could see it.
If they ever continue the Let's Go simplified franchise, then yes. I think they would.
So a Let's Go Hoenn?
Yeah,
I could
if
see
they
it.
did that.
But
Otherwise, no.
I imagine they're actually not going to do that anymore. I think we'd get like Arceus Hoenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're more likely to get
Can we
that.
get Arceus remakes of all the games?
Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B.
I have a feeling that's what they're going to do going forward. So, oh my god, if Black and White is the next remake, imagine
it
that.
will be the next remake, given that they just did Gen 4. So Gen 5 has to be the next remake. By definition.
Watch them go back to Gen 1.
Again? We've already done it twice!
Yeah, I think going forward, all of them are going to be like Arceus.
I seriously doubt it. But they might all
Like,
be like...
even
sorry,
though...
they might all be like Scarlet and Violet.
Yes. Even though Scarlet and Violet are not exactly like Arceus, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, it has
They do.
open
No,
world.
that
God
actually,
damn it.
Actually,
I
that
didn't mean
would
to
be.
run from that.
No, if they did it, if they actually did it like Arceus, though, where all of them are prequels, they're all like ancient versions of the region, that'd be interesting.
Oh, like, so you want Legends Celebi.
Yes.
I
Well, Legends Mewtwo. Legends
For Kanto, it'd be Mew. It'd be
Sure.
Legends Mew. For
Celebi.
Celebi, then Jirachi,
Jirachi or
Deoxys,
Yeah.
maybe. Black and White would probably be Meloetta or Keldeo. They would fight for it. I would hope it'd be Meloetta, honestly. That's my personal opinion.
there's too many in Gen 5.
I know. X and Y would
Legends
be
Rayquaza, but
Diancie.
Rayquaza is a legendary. Arceus
Yeah.
isn't a legendary. It's a mythical.
Yeah, we'd get Diancie for X and Y.
Kyurem's also a legendary and not a mythical. It has to be Legends, a mythical Pokemon, because Arceus is mythical.
What would we get for Sun and Moon?
Well, actually, that's an interesting
Zeriora?
question. Is Arceus a mythical? Well, yes,
no, maybe
Arceus...
Magearna.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's still a mythical.
brilliant.
It actually is still a mythical, isn't it? Because you have to...
What is still mythical?
Arceus still counts as a mythical.
Yes.
Because in order to get it in Legends Arceus, you have to get it in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl through the event.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mythical event. So,
It is still a mythical Pokemon.
yes.
Even though you can get them in game.
But you can only get them in game by getting an event that's caused by a different event.
But Manaphy and... I think Legends is an exception.
Maybe.
And so is Sword and Shield because there's Keldeo you can get in game. That was the first.
Yeah, that's
mythical.
unclear if that's... That one actually might overwrite it. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
To be fair, Pokemon Company never really, and Game Freak never really talk about what mythicals really are.
They are just more special Pokemon than Legendary, honestly.
But it doesn't make sense because it has nothing to do with the lore. Jirachi literally grants any wish you want. How can you not build lore around that? You can even keep an evil team in that. They attempt to literally capture Jirachi to grant their wishes.
I could see them making this. They can make a story around almost any Pokemon, really.
Yeah, like, I do not believe that it's possible that isn't... That can't have anything to do with the lore.
Imagine if Eevee...
That's what they did in Or. No, that's what they did in the Jirachi movie. But I agree with you that...
Imagine if Eevee got formed.
That would be a great continuation of that would be a great continuation of the Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness series. They literally
Jirachi.
try to kidnap Jirachi or Arceus or something. They try to track them down in order to get them to make a perfect shadow Pokemon that can't be purified.
Maybe.
Something. They could do something.
They could do something with the next Coliseum game when we're still waiting on it.
Yep, it's never gonna happen, but we'll keep waiting on it.
I mean, that's what you said about Snap.
Yes, you're right.
Like, a different team did Snap.
Yes. A different company did it, and it was Namco Bandai, who's the only company who has enough pull with Nintendo to say, but actually, we really want to bring that side game back.
So
unless Namco Bandai brings it back, it will never come back.
Do you think they do it?
No. Snap had like a mythical status to it where everyone wanted it to come back because they were like, but it was really fun.
I mean,
And also,
so was Coliseum.
But also, Game Freak and Pokemon Company clearly kept putting in all these camera modes. So it's like, and every time they did that, people were like, but just bring back the game that's literally just taking photos of them. So, yeah, that one had a mythical status even beyond Coliseum and XD.
Okay.
So,
That said, I'd like to see it. Actually, I don't know. What all games does Namco Bandai? How many RPGs does Namco Bandai make?
Namco?
I'm trying to think. What I'm trying to think of is Namco Bandai the best choice? Because I'm trying to think of like what company would be the better or the best.
Don't they do Dragon Ball stuff?
Maybe.
I think so.
But I wouldn't call XD. I wouldn't call that like I wouldn't say that Dragon Ball games have much in common with the Coliseum games.
They do. They probably do Xenoverse.
Still wouldn't say that has a lot in common.
They do Digimon.
That's closer.
Elden Ring. So they could do it.
Yeah, they could make it work. Okay. I will accept that Namco Bandai has the ability to make it work.
We just need to contact them and say, hey.
I don't
do
think we will ever get in contact with anyone from Namco Bandai, but and also they would scream at me for calling them Namco Bandai and saying, but our company's name is actually Bandai Namco, and it's like, no, Namco is much more well known and influential than Bandai. Your company is Namco Bandai.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Namco is literally known for Pac-Man. Name a single game Bandai made.
Dragon Ball.
Just Bandai, not Namco Bandai.
I don't know if I've ever played one.
Yup, there you go.
Because I don't know if they've ever been singled.
They were. Namco and Bandai were two different companies, and then Bandai bought Namco. Which is why they're called Bandai Namco. However, Namco is much more well-known than Bandai.
Yeah, but now it's Bandai Namco that is well known.
No, a lot of people still call them Namco Bandai. A lot of people who agree that Namco is much better well-known than Bandai.
Yeah, I've always heard it the other way.
Who the fuck is Namco Bandai?
Yeah, actually, who?
They're also the creators of the Fate series.
Fates collide.
yeah, Fate's Day Night.
Fate's Grand Order. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. What the fuck is Tales of Zestria?
Oh, do they make the Tales game?
Tales, yeah, sorry, not Fate's series. Specifically the Tales games.
Okay. That I didn't know.
Yeah, let me look up what Bandai did and what Namco did. List of Namco games.
Well, we have the Namco Museum, so Dig Dug, Pac-Man.
Yep.
That one mouse game that I can't think of the name of.
Galaxian.
Galaga.
I don't know if they did Galaga, but they did Galaxian. No, they also did Galaga.
Dig Dug, Pac-Man. Probably some of these other ones I should know, but don't.
Guys, we're really close to, not comboing, well, not fainting Gossifleur anymore, so that's good.
So many games. God.
Oh, I'm healing from this. I didn't even notice I got hit. Maybe one of my moves deals damage to myself.
Ridge Racer. I've heard of that one. Speed Racer. I've definitely heard of that one.
Yep.
Time Crisis. I've heard of. Oh, Tekken.
They made Tekken?
Yep. Soul Edge.
I heard of it.
Soul Calibur.
That I know of.
There's a lot of games, but I just don't know them, so they're probably stuff that are impactful and I just don't know. Dragon Chronicles. Oh, and obviously Mario Kart, because they actually made some of the Mario Kart games before they became Namco Bandai.
Oh. That's
Counter-Strike.
Cool. Heard of it.
CSGO.
Heard of it.
Oh, Pokken Tournament, but that's also not.
I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, to be fair, these games, this one actually is still made by Namco only, because Namco is like a smaller division within Bandai Namco generally.
Yeah.
So this actually isn't made technically by the Bandai portion, but it doesn't count. I'm only looking up stuff that's old enough that it's before the
God
merger.
damn it, Zigzagoon.
Druaga. I think I've heard of Druaga. How can something be on unknown hardware? What does that mean?
Oh, by the way, I just want to let you guys know. We are about a little less than like 10 days before Dragalia Lost is done. Like,
Yeah.
as in it's going down.
Yep.
Yep, for no reason. I can't find the reason.
Good question.
Like, I've played Dragalia Lost.
There's the Tales of games. Oh, Klonoa.
That I know. But anyway, I've played Dragalia Lost, and there's only two things bad with the game. There's not a good way to find Eldwater. Like, you can only get that from summoning and getting duplicate characters. And there's not very good character, like new character rates.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about Xenosaga?
Heard of it.
Oh, I bet you've heard of it.
But, yeah, those are the only two problems I have with Dragalia Lost. Otherwise, it plays fine. Like, I mean, yeah, you might get stuck, but you just have to level up your characters over time, and then you can progress. But otherwise,
Yeah. You might know Xenosaga because it is part of the franchise of Xenoblade.
oh, it is?
Yeah. It's the Xeno franchise.
Of course.
Yeah, Tales of Symphonia was only made by them. That was actually before they became Bandai Namco. How about Katamari Damacy?
Never heard of it.
I have no idea how that's possible.
If it's anything anime,
Namco Cross.
I've been in a home for a long time without any
Already
internet.
said Soul Calibur, and I think all this stuff is starting to get into the place where they merge together. It's getting very close. No, we're still here.
I didn't have a lot of games that I do now as a child.
Yeah.
I mainly only had PS2 stuff. And some Nintendo games.
Yeah.
And now it's more or less almost even across the board between all my consoles.
Okay, so now let's look up just Bandai. I swear I've done this multiple times.
What?
Bandai, just looking up Bandai.
You have. I'm just struggling to find the next Gossifleur. Yep, it's all roly-coly. Oh, I heard one. Damn. Wow, Sylveon's cry and Gossifleur's cry sound very
I
similar.
guess Bandai did make Street Fighter.
Okay.
Bandai was going to merge with Sega.
Sega. Nope.
I love this. Hold on. I love this statement. So on April 1st, 2018. This is not an April Fool's joke, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me try this again. A sister company to to Bandai or Namco Bandai is Bandai Spirits.
Okay.
On April 1st, 2018, they Namco Bandai transferred over part of their company that dealt with products for adult customers, including figures and plastic models. And I'm like, what does that mean? Also, don't tell me what that means.
I love my Margosaurs.
Yeah, I do like the idea of companies that their entire job is saying, hey, let's take these games that only release in Japan and release them in other places.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
What is Tales of Cestria?
So good.
Alright, guys, one more encounter, and then we're done fighting Gossifleur. God damn it. God It's
Oh.
always Rookie D.
The other reason why this confusion happens is so
They merged together, right?
Mm-hmm.
when they merged together, they were called Namco Bandai.
From 2006 to 2014.
They then flipped it.
To Bandai Namco. So originally, even the company themselves agreed that Namco was more important than Bandai.
Alright, guys, we are now at 1,000 encounters, which means we can be done defeating Gossifleur as soon as I faint it. So I'm going to go heal, and then we'll come back and just encounter. But yeah, we are at 1,000 encounters. 1,000!
Yeah. It also doesn't help that the official mascot of the company is Pac-Man, who's owned by, again,
Namco.
so
When your official mascot is Namco's mascot, I just refuse to call them Bandai Namco on principle. They are Namco Bandai.
and always will be.
Alright.
Good old Nakamura.
I'm gonna look up all the games that they've made since then. And yeah, I actually didn't see any of the Dragon Ball Z games.
Weird.
Like I see Budokai Tenkaichi 2,
Yeah.
but that's both merged.
Didn't see any. Unless it was specifically Bandai, and it was like one of the ones that didn't list. I've heard the name, but I can't remember who he is.
But I have heard of Nakamura. Why do I know his name?
I think most of the well-known Dragon Ball games were made by Bandai Namco and not Bandai.
Yeah, it might have been like original Budokai 1. Could have been Bandai, but
I don't even think those.
I don't know.
I think it's before that, so I'm thinking like Legacy of Goku.
Yeah, maybe.
Founder, creator of Namco.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Namco. Nakamura Company.
Not Untitled. There's Ni no Kuni. Oh, no, don't you dare. Scroll down.
Alright, let's go to heal.
Tales of Symphonia Remastered's coming out.
Thought I told you about that.
No. Maybe. Can't remember.
I know we just found out that the Oregon Trail is coming out.
What is that? Yeah, what does that even mean?
It is the Oregon Trail on Switch. God damn it! This is the second time I've X'd off of Twitch.
OBGco. No. It'd be like if we called ourselves Two Bros Game Night. For two bros who play games at night.
Even though eventually that might change.
Yeah.
I mean, the brand won't change, but the playing only at night will probably change.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe evening. Two Bros Game Evening. Two Bros Game Day. Alright. Now let me just check Gossifleur's combo just to make sure we are done. I'm pretty sure we are. Yes, we are. Alright. So we just have to encounter them. So yeah, I think this is Snom all over again. We're not going to find it until around encounter like 2000. By the way, guys, I have my shiny Gardevoir shirt on just for today. You always gotta support Team Shiny Gardevoir. Oh, I saw it.
I need to look something up.
Oh, brilliant Gossifleur. I'm glad I didn't miss it. Damn. One of these days, I'm going to find a brilliant shiny Pokemon. Two bros game whenever. TBGNW. Because we always get the W's. Not really. We've had twice where we couldn't get the W.
Yeah.
Yeah. SpongeBob and Sonic.
Yeah.
Unleashed.
Yep. The hilarious thing is, so, figure this one out. It doesn't, I can't find on the list of their games,
Mm-hmm.
New Pokemon Snap. I just scrolled through all their games. Oh! Because it's not... Okay, hold on. So, I just looked up Bandai Namco games.
Mm-hmm.
It listed all these games. It did not, however, list the games from Bandai Namco Studios, which is the game that actually made New Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
So it didn't even list all their games. Fucking assholes. Because they also did Pokken Tournament. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, technically.
Oh, cool. By the way, guys, we just found out that the third Kung Fu Panda game is a Smash clone. That is terrible.
This new game is long and short at the same time. Wait, which new game? Scarlet and Violet, or are you talking about a different game?
Yeah, we should rebrand to TBGA.
Two Bros Gaming Assholes?
No. Two bros go away.
That's just sad. Like, man, why would you say such hurtful things?
It is my job to be an asshole, therefore I'm an asshole.
I feel like you're abusing your position at Two Bros Game Night.
Me being younger bro and an asshole, that means I'm in the perfect position for Two Bros Game Night.
Okay, see, what I'm going to need you to do is go over to the bed, bend over.
No, I'm going to think something else is happening. No, thank you. Why would you ask that to a family member? Just take a bend right over there.
No, guys, I think this joke has spiraled out of control. Not unlike Younger Bro's position at Two Bros Game Night.
Yeah, no wonder my back hurts all the time. I'm bent over.
He's bent over backwards for this company.
Do you know the hard working time and effort I've put into this company? And back in my younger bro days.
Okay, this is just making me depressed. Please stop. This is just sad.
I used to be younger. Younger than I am now. I'm still younger bro at heart.
You mean you used to be younger bro?
Yeah.
Who would guess?
Now I'm older younger bro.
You're old man bro now.
Huh? Why do you say? You say I'm old. I'm older bro now? Awesome.
Look, just because older bro died doesn't mean that you become older bro.
What did you say, nephew? Did you know we put older bro to bed?
Yes, he died.
That's what I meant, Sonny. Why do you have to be so blunt about it?
Well, in this scenario, Mr. B, dead. It makes you dead.
A brilliant Zigzagoon. And there's a Gossifleur.
You know, Uncle,
Spawned in front of me.
you know, Uncle, I only took this job at my father's insistence. I'm not
What?
here for you.
What? Huh? What? Did I beat the game? How long we been playing?
Just go back to bed, Uncle.
Huh? I'm not a racist.
That's why we don't record with him anymore.
Huh? It's not recording. Let me get the timer.
Yeah, Uncle, just lay down. It's okay. Somebody else got
I'm sitting down, gobbit.
it. Somebody else took care of it. Just lay down. Just
And
go back to
softly
bed.
whisper.
Yeah, whatever. Just lay down.
Ready?
Nurse, could you please add more medication?
Nurse, add more medication.
Please keep him knocked. Please keep him knocked out.
I'm not on life support. I still got breath in my lungs.
I realize he's waking up. No, we.
I
he's
am
definitely
God
seen
Pigeon Bro.
You know, I wish I could say that there was a day when people used to get his references, but no, they've never made
God
sense.
damn it, I ran into Zigzagoon again.
They've always been completely weird, unintelligible.
Oh, man. You know, I think we've had probably more animated shorts in this Shiny Hunt stream than any other ones we've had.
That's not for us to decide.
That's for the community to decide. Whenever they decide it.
We control not what is animated. We only allow for the animations.
We control not what do.
We control not what you do. We only control what we do.
And what we do is shiny hunting.
Yes, and we're very bad at it.
Nope.
But no, there better not be a universe in which Mr. B dies after I do. That will be very... I will be depressed. And dead, but, you know, beside the point.
Here's the thing, when we get up there in age, we can just die anytime.
That is a fact of life. Death.
Hell, I'll probably die before you. Calling it right now. You owe me $10 in the next world.
Younger bro is overweight.
And will die before I do.
I already died inside a long time ago.
Look, we tried to tell you to stop playing those games, but
You insisted.
My games. Games, James.
They just always make you miserable. Throw out your back 6 times.
What am I doing? Like, going pro with, like, Wii Sports? Like...
I know not what you do.
I don't actively play a lot of motion games. Not even my VR
you know
games.
not how big VR will get.
I mean, I kind of hope it gets a little bigger, because I do like the VR games. Like, I'm wondering if eventually we'll get VR Pokemon games.
Pokemon VR scares me.
Oh, that's the next step, VR open world Pokemon.
I don't think they'll ever do that.
Ah,
Do you really want to wear cardboard to play VR Pokemon?
sure, why not?
Just,
Yep, VR Pokemon is the next thing to do.
Here's the next stage in evolution.
Yep.
no.
I was gonna say it, but I let you say
I don't
Believe that for a minute.
it.
You allowed?
Yes, I allowed.
You allowed. You did not allow anything.
I did allow that one.
You knew not what I'd say?
Yes, I did. As we have discovered, we apparently already know how we think because we've been around each other for so long.
It is irrelevant. You did not allow me to say it. I said it of my own accord. You were late.
No, I was letting you say it. If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it.
Well, regardless, I said it.
We say what we need to say.
And what we don't need to say. In fact, we often say what we don't need to say.
In fact, many would probably say we say what we shouldn't say. But we say it anyways.
We say things.
Mine.
My. Oh yeah, that's another game I forgot to mention on my movie games list. Finding Nemo was a side-scroller game and probably one of the best I've ever played.
Uh-huh. You say too many things. Thank you, Mr. B. We appreciate that compliment.
Yeah, like, the only game I could compare it to is, like, the Shamu video game. And Shamu was also a side-scroller.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Nemo was better than that. Like, Shamu was more simplistic, and Nemo was a bit more, how do you say, advanced?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so, I've said many times, I do not like cherry drinks. I don't like the taste of, like, the shitty artificial cherry that they put in, like, drinks to make them cherry flavored.
Yeah.
However, I do like Dr. Pepper, which I hear is cherry flavored.
It is.
But you can't really tell. Like, it's not, it doesn't taste the same way as like cherry Coke does. So, if you like the taste of, if you don't like the taste of cherry drinks, but you do like the taste of Dr. Pepper, my recommendation, mix Coke and Dr. Pepper, or Pepsi and Dr. Pepper, and you will get pretty good cherry Coke and cherry Pepsi.
I do like cherry Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good.
What do you mean cherry Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper, you can't add cherry to Dr. Pepper.
There is a Dr. Pepper cherry.
Why would you do that? It's already...
Younger sis requests it all the time. Like we've had it in our fridge several times, but it's usually gone within like 2-3 days.
But it's already cherry. Why would... No! Hilarious thing is, a lot of people they swear by Diet Dr. Pepper specifically, because apparently Diet Dr. Pepper is supposed to taste more authentic to the original taste of Dr. Pepper.
I just recently tried Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, and it didn't mess up my throat after I drank it.
Yeah, guys, you know, I grew up drinking a lot of drinks. I've tried Mountain Dew. I hate it. I've drank 7-Up. I've drank Sierra Mist. Didn't like it. I've drank Mellow Yellow. I've drank Squirt.
I've never heard of that one.
There are many drinks I've tried that are all within the same vein of drinks. I would never... You could not pay me to drink Mountain Dew. Like, it is a drink that I swear is trying to murder you when you drink it.
Like,
there are so many people that I've heard talk about, like, that they'll drink it and it just fucks them up. It's like, why is this a drinkable liquid?
So, yeah, guys, I drank
Have you tried putting it in Jack Daniels? Well, I don't like alcohol, Mr. B, so not only would that kill me, it would also get me to the place where I would make very bad decisions, such as continuing to drink Mountain Dew.
Yeah, guys. So, for a long time, I drank Mountain Dew, and it was my favorite pop. One day, I just had a very bad sore throat. I'm like, why do I have a sore throat? So 2 weeks later, my sore throat stops. And then I start to drink Mountain Dew again. It just freaking destroys my throat the next day. And my throat hurt for like a month or two. And I actually had to go to the doctor because of it. So I go to the doctor. And he's like, have you had any kind of drinks or anything like that recently? And I'm like, well, I do drink a lot of Mountain Dew. He's like, yeah, that's not the problem.
Yeah, that's your problem. You're drinking Mountain Dew. Don't drink that.
So when my throat healed, you know what I did?
Yeah.
I drank Mountain Dew to see if it was that. My throat hurt that day.
Yeah.
Do
not drink that.
Yeah, it started to get like a really bad stinging in my throat the next day. So
just do not drink it.
But it was very mild. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
only
it's like it is like I swear that it's literally just drinking sulfuric acid. It is like drinking it. You're drinking a corrosive liquid.
So I would not drink it for a long time. Then me and Father go out fishing one day, and he's like, "Do you want to get a pop or something?" I'm like, I don't know. He's like, "You want Mountain Dew?" I'm like, "Fuck no." He's like, "Okay, well, why don't you try other types of Mountain Dew?" I'm like,
because the problem isn't the flavor of the Mountain Dew, it's the corrosive liquid.
And I start drinking this blue Mountain Dew. It's so much better.
Yeah.
My throat didn't hurt or anything, so
yeah,
I tried Diet Mountain Dew. It's fine.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt my throat, so that was good.
Yeah, but
I stay away from Mountain Dew generally.
Yeah. This is reminding me a lot of so you know how you know how Gatorade sponsors like a lot of like athletic events? Oh, you drink pink Mountain Dew? Yeah, you know how Gatorade is like a pretty or like vitamin water, but usually it's Gatorade.
It's
that sponsors a lot of sporting events. Did you know that none of those athletes drink Gatorade? Not a single one.
I think so.
Yeah. The reason why is they can't.
Like at my school, they drink Gatorade.
Yeah.
But it's only at like smaller, like scale.
Yeah, but but
sports.
they cannot actually drink Gatorade. It's impossible. The reason why is that when you get into like the higher end athletics that generally Gatorade sponsors, you need so much salt in your drink that Gatorade is not sufficient. It just does not have enough salts and electrolytes in it. It's impossible. You just can't put enough in it. So what they actually have, what you actually see those athletes drinking is usually pickle brine, like just the actual brine from pickles, because that stuff is nearly pure salt. Athletes just don't drink. The funny thing was, on YouTube, I think it was on YouTube. Yeah, pretty sure it was on YouTube. They've actually started advertising basically that fluid.
Oh.
So not only is Gatorade like have commercials, but now actually like this pretty much pickle brine drink is actually getting like advertisements. As like, it's like you really should not be drinking that unless you're in high end athletics. Like Gatorade is good enough for most people. It's just not
Is
good
the
enough
audio
for
working?
No, it seems to have stopped working.
Like it looks low.
No, it's working. For some reason.
I'm glad I noticed that. Like I looked over at
Yep,
it.
thank you. There's a popular mixed drink that uses that. Wait, what? Mixed drink uses that? Either pink Mountain Dew or pickle brine. Oh, a pickle tea. That's. Wait, so is that just like that's just an apple teeny, but without instead of an apple, it's pickle? That's of course. That's so what? Oh, that's vodka, pickle juice, garnish. Is the garnish a pickle?
Maybe.
Like if you're getting that, the garnish should be a pickle. Oh.
This is stream 4 for Gossifleur, right?
Yep.
Dang, so after the next stream, we're switching over to Sobble.
Yep. Well, after the next stream, we might be switching over to Scarlet and Violet, depending on how fast we get through that game.
I doubt that.
3 pickles on skewer.
Yeah.
Good. Good. They're on brand.
What's going to be scary is if I get Shiny Sobble faster than Gossifleur, because Sobble is the worst starter to hunt out of the 3.
By scary, you mean absolutely expected at this point. Because we always end up having those people say it's the worst hunt, and then it's the easiest hunt.
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. Just.
But I've seen hunters go for it, and the longest hunt I've seen for a guy using the best method.
Yep.
And having the shiny charm.
Yep.
For the egg hunting. It took him over 5,000 encounters for one.
Yeah.
One.
Yep. Yeah.
And the guy who first recorded the first Sobble on YouTube, the first shiny one, took him over 1,000 with no charm.
Yeah.
So he got luckier, but still. Like, every Sobble won't be found until around encounter 1,000, I'm gonna bet.
Yeah. Not surprising. Okay, doing one of the big ones. Normal Sword and Shield.
Yeah, guys, I was really tempted today at Walmart because I went to Walmart and they had boxes, Elite Trainer boxes of Silver Tempest. And I found out there's a Marnie card in that set. I really wanted to buy 2 Elite Trainer boxes, but I'm like, can't.
Shut up.
I didn't, or else
Good.
we would have recorded it already. But yeah, guys, you will not see Marnie Part 2 until Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in fact, don't expect really any Pokemon cards until around Christmas.
Yeah, Younger Bro's gonna be delayed with those for quite a while.
Yeah, and I had to add more parts to search for Marnie because of Silver Tempest and Crown Zenith.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I am going to pre-order Crown Zenith, so you'll see more Pokemon cards more or less soon after Christmas. But I don't know if Crown Zenith is going to be the next part after Search for Marnie Part 2, because it all depends on how much money I have by the next month.
As
What?
you might believe, Younger Bro is broke.
That's why I needed a new job so bad, because my old job was shit.
Yeah.
Like, it pisses me off that I was one of their best workers, and they were treating me bad. Like,
Yep.
Like, I was not the cause for them having a lack of customers.
Yeah.
Like, that was their problem.
Yeah.
And they were blaming it on me.
Yep. Oh, but you're missing customers, and it's like, yeah, but that's not the problem here.
I don't think I'm going to have this issue where I'm working now.
No,
There's no way.
that's quite impossible.
We do deal with people, but we have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Like, you build relationships rather than lose them.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe it was a good store, they wouldn't have problems.
well, I built relationships with a lot of my customers. Like,
Yeah.
I know my regulars. I still know them.
Yep.
But I usually started to see them more and more rather than newer people.
Yep.
Like, the only time I see newer people is when it's going to be the holidays.
Mm-hmm. When they're like, oh, we need to get cheap meat.
Or people recommend their family members go there. And,
Well, that's sad.
yeah.
When somebody recommends you go to your store.
Like, I couldn't even recommend Walmart or Meijer because Meijer's, their meat department closed down.
Yeah.
And Walmart, I hear, is not that great. But then again, I don't know. I've never shopped there for meat.
Nope.
So, I couldn't even really recommend a place.
There just isn't one.
Like, I know of, like, a butcher shop that's near Walmart. That's usually the place I recommended, but...
Yeah.
There really isn't anywhere else.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Is a lot of butcher shops and stuff just can't. They're just.
Yeah, they've just gone under because it's not. A lot of people just don't care about fresh meat. They're just like, we'll just take the stuff that's prepackaged and we don't really need fresh.
Wasn't as much of a market for it.
But, anyway, I'm sure when we move out, we'll have to go to the store quite often and find out which places are the good and the bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, guys, I'm not really a cook, so it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, I might end up having to teach older bro how to cook some things.
It's honestly not that I don't know how. It's I just don't really have time or desire to cook. It's not really a thing that I enjoy doing or.
The problem is we need to learn how to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
And so that requires us learning how to cook, how to
Yeah.
go out and buy stuff.
Yeah.
All 4 of us. So you, me, Mr. B, and probably Croc.
Mr. B, you have a job. That job is nowhere near us. I have a job. It's nowhere near you.
I mean, he's a school teacher, right? So I could see him getting a job here, but he'd have to get a job here.
I seriously doubt that he would want that.
I mean, he's the one that suggested it, so clearly he wants it.
No, that's
I know
not
it's a joke.
what that means. Do you know how many bad ideas we've had? You know how many times we've suggested extremely bad ideas? We did not want those things.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to use a move. I'm a public school teacher. I can work anywhere.
You
See?
can work anywhere. That doesn't mean you want to work anywhere.
I can go anywhere. West Virginia, baby, I don't care.
Mr. B, okay, here, let me ask you a question. About how big is your town? Like the town that you teach in. About how big is it?
Like, how many students do you have at your school?
Hey, it's Dark King. Hello, Dark King.
Hey, Dark King, what's up?
The school's around 400 students. Okay. Younger bro, how many students are at your school?
Maybe double that.
I don't think that's true.
Hold on, I need to look this up. I think you're just wrong.
That was high school.
Well, Mr. B's high school, too.
But no, I think that's still wrong.
If it's not double, just a little under double.
Yeah, about 1,160.
So it's about triple.
So imagine going to a school that has 3 times the students, and the school acts like it's an inner city school in Detroit.
Detroit.
I was talking about this with somebody, because I was going to one of our locations to drop off supplies, and we were talking about your school specifically, and I was like, yeah, it has the feeling.
Oh, you did? Dark King, does it have a shiny sound effect? Like an Arceus?
Yeah, younger bros,
Guys, I need to know what I need to listen for when
no
we're
shiny
playing.
sound, apparently.
None?
That's disappointing.
If that's true, that is bad. And I think people are going to hate that. I already hate it. I X'd off of the app.
He's so angry, he X'd out of the shiny app entirely. He's like, no, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Luckily, the counter was still going.
But yeah, I was talking
About this with somebody while we were going to drop off supplies.
I was like, yeah, your school has the attitude of a school that's like 10 times bigger than itself. It acts like an inner city school in like Detroit or Chicago.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dark King.
Oh, that sucks. Because for anyone who doesn't know, and this does not give out any information.
I don't even have a shiny Azumarill.
This doesn't give out any information about Younger Bro, but his school has like metal detectors to get into it, and armed guards on site.
Well, they do now. They didn't add the metal detectors until the year after I graduated.
Yeah. And I would like to remind, again, I want to remind you guys, this school is not in a big city. This is in a very small city. Arguably a large town. And it has crime problems on the level of a school in Detroit.
I knew there were outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet. That's why I thought the Fletchling thing was in Route 1.
The school I went to was not Younger Bros School. And there were people that went to that school by choice to escape Younger Bros School. It has that bad of a reputation that people literally went to other schools to avoid going to his school.
Which is funny, because I only witnessed, like, 2 fights, and
Yeah.
I've only heard about, like, 5 guns being found, or weapons, and I've never seen them at all. Well, okay, I saw brass knuckles one time, but that was during the second fight. But I'm just saying, I went to that school, and I was fine. Like,
you gotta understand, I went to my first high school before the one that I graduated from. I went, you know how many times that we had the police go into the school?
how many?
One time in 4 years.
In 4
It wasn't, there were no police on site. They were nowhere near the school. No security. Just no one went there. Like, nobody went in with weapons. Ever. No one, I think they had drug sniffing dogs in maybe twice, to my knowledge. Ever.
Yeah, I've not had that.
Yeah. I'm certain you've had that.
If I have, it wasn't.
But
I didn't hear about it or anything like that.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, that just, yeah. I went to a very small, like, my original high school was in a very small town. We had less than 200 students. Now, probably closer to, like, 300 students. Probably close to how many Mr. B had at most. It was very small. But it was nothing near your school. Like, just hire me as principal. I don't think that helped, Mr. B.
But, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Not that you wouldn't try, and not that you might not do a good job. I just don't think that your presence alone would shape up these students.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, my school, if it was that bad, I didn't witness a lot of things while going there.
That's
That
probably true.
was my personal take on my school.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've never had a
But
school.
you also kept your nose down and, like, didn't get that involved.
In a lot of things. Like, you weren't, like, super active in any clubs outside of JROTC. So it's like you were the person that is least likely to have something happen to, because you're the person who would kick the shit out of them if they did something to you.
I was technically in 2 clubs. I was in JROTC, and I was in weightlifting, which is technically a club.
Okay, whatever.
Dismiss 300 students one morning because they aren't going to graduate anyways. That's fucked up.
But yeah, I was friendly towards everyone, so I couldn't really see me like.
Yeah, no one was going to kick
The
the
shit out of you. You were a
generally pretty quiet kid. You didn't get involved in much, but you were nice and, like,
most people
were not interested in you.
I mean, I don't want to say I was quiet. I did have a lot of friends, and mainly I made a lot of friends through my classes because
Yeah.
I had to. That way, in case we had partners.
Yeah, but you weren't.
And
like,
also 'cause I
Super
wanted to,
active in the
but-
school or anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't in our theater or anything like that. Though I thought about it.
If I see anyone else get a Azurill line shiny, I might kill them.
or someone.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about us.
Dark King.
But anyway, But yeah, as my teacher's wife described me, I was a grown-ass man, so no one was gonna bother me.
Yeah.
uh,
You didn't have to worry about anything.
thank you for saying so, Dark King. I will try not to find one shiny Pokemon during my playthrough before the shiny Charmer Scarlet and Violet.
No. He just doesn't want you to get.
A shiny Meryl anything.
Yeah.
As long as you avoid that Pokemon line, you're good.
Yeah, I don't have any of that line, even though I swear I had a Zuriel. I did have a Zuriel, but it was black and white, and it was one of those Pokemon I couldn't transfer. So I now don't have it again.
He has lost it again. Simply lost it again.
Yeah, I can't believe we're at the point where, yeah, we have to move up to the next game because we're so far behind.
This doesn't surprise me.
It kills me. Like, the shiny rates are just... They're bad
normal.
They're bad in every game, honestly.
The shiny
even-
rates in this game are
Completely normal.
Even with, like, the Sun and Moon SOS method, it still takes quite a bit of time.
Yeah. It's almost like getting an entire game's worth of shinies is meant to be difficult and unrealistic.
Yeah, it's almost like we're not A-driving. We can't spend all that time.
It's almost like even if we did spend all that time, we still probably wouldn't get that, all of them.
This is why I have to move these games into a mobile slot just so we can... still shiny hunting this game.
First time you've failed a shiny in forever.
Yeah, the first time...
Or first time ever.
Yeah, the first time I failed a shiny was actually on camera. And I was shiny hunting Mewtwo and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And so I did this. I went to the home menu and kept it there during the fight. So it was the timed fight. And then when I got everything set up, I discovered that I had less time. I was like, what? The timer counts down even though you're on the home menu. So since I wasn't through that fight, I failed it. And guys, I actually could have still won, but I misclicked and used, I think, a paralyzing move. I think I used, what's the one paralyzing move? Paralyze. Is that what it's called?
Can't think of it off the top of my head.
Well, whatever. I accidentally clicked that instead of the other move, which would have killed it. And that made me even more mad. And yeah, I failed the shiny Mewtwo. Oh, man. Yeah, I recorded it. It's in our Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee playlist, so if you want to go check out my first fail ever, it's on YouTube. But headphone users beware.
Be prepared to lose your ear
Drums for a minimal amount of time.
A brilliant Zigzagoon.
You did not encounter.
Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose.
I know, I'm just pointing it out.
I like how I'm getting other brilliant Pokemon and besides Gossifleur, like... But But yeah, Shiny failing that Mewtwo was not a good feeling. Yeah, I haven't Shiny failed since then, so that's good. But yeah,
That you know.
it took me, I started in Johto, and it took me from Johto all the way up to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for me to finally Shiny fail something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, older bro has been sorting cards for the past couple months.
Well, it doesn't help that the only time I really have to do it is on stream.
Specifically on these streams.
How close are you to being finished?
I'm at the point.
I'm at the point where I'm going through. I've gone through all of my.
Who's favorite,
cards.
younger, mine or older bros? But anyway, continue.
I've gone through all of my cards except for the champions sets.
Okay,
So now I'm going through your cards.
awesome, awesome.
So these are all the ones that are new games, or the new set. Those are all the older sets.
And then I'm gonna have to sort through all my cards, which is gonna be fun.
But yeah, what Pokemon did you find, Mr. B? My favorite Pokemon. Well, that's a kind of a hard thing since I rarely give favorites. So, what Pokemon did you find?
Now, is it a new Pokemon? Because older
Yeah,
bro
is it a
doesn't
new Pokemon?
know a lot of new Pokemon. And neither do I, really. By the way, we're at 1,100 counters. We just hit it.
Oh, it's Snom.
Oh.
I do like Snom, actually. It's a very good Pokemon.
I mean, I like Snom too, but it was a shit shiny hunt. And Gossifleur is about to join it. Why does it seem that Route 1 was the best route for shiny Pokemon? And this route is just bad. Like, Sizzlipede is worse.
Now, I didn't like... What's the evolution method for Snom again?
Snom? High enough friendship.
Yeah, that I'm not as happy with.
I didn't think it was. I thought
I haven't said, guys, I really don't like high friendship evolutions. Not because there's anything wrong with them, but like, it's one of those things where it's just annoying.
Yeah, Snom is a really tiny Pokemon. It's about the size of Scatterbug.
I was gonna say, it's not as small as Joltik, though.
No.
Which is literally almost
Microscopically small.
Yes.
I remember
My first experience with,
because I did resizing of Pokemon, obviously. But I never got that far with it. But I remember my first experience with that was, I guess, technically it would have been the Pokepark games, where you get to see all the
Yes.
Pokemon in world.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was
Joltik is
thinking
this
about.
ultra tiny Pokemon. I can't remember what Pokemon it's on the back of.
All of the big Pokemon in the Chug area.
Yeah, but it's just like you just see this big Pokemon, and then you see a very, very tiny yellow blip on its back, and it's like, oh, it's a Joltik.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a Joltik until I ran into the Pokemon and it fell off. I was like, oh, you're a Joltik! I can't wait to do the Pokepark games, guys. Like, we gotta play them. We gotta play them so bad.
Another game series they'll never be sequels to.
There was a sequel, but just not a third.
Yeah.
Do you think we could get a remaster?
Doubt it, because
Or a port?
no. As I think you're more likely to get a port of Coliseum XD than you are to get of Pokepark.
I could foresee them doing a GameCube emulator on Switch. And them putting Coliseum and XD on it. Now, would we replay them to do it?
No. Especially if it's just an emulator port, no. If it's a remaster, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
But-
that would happen.
Yeah.
But no, if it's otherwise.
It's probably the next step to do Wii and GameCube emulation on the Switch. But I see the Wii games more likely getting
maybe
a
not
port.
on Switch,
But I can imagine them doing it on the next console. Again, GameCube is really old at this point. And Nintendo hates piracy, so
eventually their policy is, well, we'd rather port it than you getting an emulated version. Even though we're not letting you play it any other way.
But yeah, guys, because I think it was this year, and we may have announced it, we are going to do side Pokemon games along with main series games. Like, we count them as different enough. Because there's just so much Pokemon, guys. Like,
Again, it has to be certain kinds of side Pokemon games, but yeah.
like basically, didn't we say we could play Mystery Dungeon along with, like Scarlet and Violet?
Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, those are what we're saying.
We will still be trying to avoid that at all costs, guys, but there's going to be instances where that is unavoidable.
Yeah, and I don't know if we could do the same thing with Dragon Ball, guys, because like when I think of main series for Dragon Ball, I think of Xenoverse, Raging Blast, Budokai, Budokai Tenkaichi, and Legacy of Goku. I'd count those as the main.
yeah, that's the thing. There really isn't a main series for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
They just aren't.
Like pretty much the trilogy games are their main.
Yeah, but again, they don't have a main series because Dragon Ball Z are always going to be ports. They're all basically ports of the anime.
Yeah.
So, like, there really isn't a main series. They're all side games.
And I don't foresee Kakarot getting a trilogy unless, like, I could see them doing DLC for Dragon Ball and Super. I mean, they kind of did do Super because they did the movies. Like, they did Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F.
Gotcha.
They didn't do the saga. And I don't think they still are. I think they're all only going to do Z stuff. And that includes the Z movies.
Yeah.
So I foresee them doing all the Z movies and they're done. But we just don't get any new Dragon Ball games. Like, just Dragon Ball. Pure Dragon Ball.
No. That hasn't happened in years.
Closest we got is Fusions. And they just brought back the characters and they made them main characters.
No, there was a Dragon Ball game.
Well, yeah, but it was on the DS, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was those
Well, because even Attack of the Saiyans it was a sequel, like Dragon Ball Origins, and then had Dragon Ball Attack of the Saiyans or whatever.
Sure, that's a sequel.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be a sequel, or it's like related. It happens after Origins. Either way, it wasn't Z. It still counted as Dragon Ball, even though
If it's Saiyans, then it's
you'd
still.
think, but it wasn't called Z. It wasn't called Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans.
I think they just dropped the Z for some fucking reason.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
But it's still Z.
Let me look this up. I am interested.
By the way, guys, I know I said trilogy games, but Xenoverse 3 hasn't happened, even though it is. And Raging Blast 3 is yet to happen. Like, there is a Raging Blast 3, but it's, like, modded. And I think they only add characters. I'm not sure if they improve the story or add story. I'm not sure. Feel free to let me know.
oh, sorry, yeah, no. There was Dragon Ball Origins, and then they did actually have a Dragon Ball Origins 2. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I was about to say Attack of the Saiyans.
Yeah, which I don't even know if I ever actually knew that game came out.
Attack of the Saiyans?
No, Dragon Ball Origins
2? That I didn't know. I thought there was only one.
Yeah, it released in the US. Now, interesting. Now, here's gonna be a really interesting one. So, remember how I talked about how none of these games are Bandai?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Origins 2 was actually released as just Bandai.
Oh,
They only put Bandai's name on it, even though it was made by Namco Bandai.
that's interesting.
Hold on, I need to talk about this. So, Dragon Ball Origins released as PG in Australia. It was then recalled in Australia because the PG rating did not reflect the racy content found in the game, in quotes. I don't know what the fuck that means.
What? Was it because of General Black? Like,
I don't know. Well, did they do the panties stuff from Bulma?
Probably.
That could have been it.
Probably.
It's probably that. It probably was all the Master Roshi stuff. The stuff that was literally in the anime.
Funny enough, that specific scene, I believe, was included in Fusions. Like, that's one of those special scenarios or whatever that you get. Like the dialogue, Tree of Might, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of their special scenarios.
Okay, yeah, the Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans did have Z in it. So that one actually was Z.
Okay. I still think Fusions is the best handheld Dragon Ball game.
Oh, actually, I think it was released as Namco Bandai in the US. It was just released as Bandai in other countries. Because the artwork they're showing is from Europe, because it has the Peggy 12, which is Europe.
Yeah. I'd say the only other good Dragon Ball handheld game was Legacy of Goku 2. I've not played 3 or 1. No, I played 1. 1 was terrible. And GT Transformations was alright. Yeah.
See? Give me a second, guys. Stand up.
That wasn't even the 4th Legacy of Goku game. It was just fundamentally played different.
Okay, what game are you talking about?
Legacy of Goku, GT transformations.
Oh, Dragon Ball GT transformations.
Yeah.
As opposed to Dragon Ball, as opposed to Gossifleur, which is Legacy of Goku 3.
Yes, I've not played 3. So I don't know if it was better than 2.
I would say it was good. I don't know if it was better than 2.
I liked it a lot, though. It's both of them are much better than 1.
Yeah, 1 sucked because I couldn't even get through the first route. Like guys, the characters are just so over fucking leveled. Like, they still kind of are in 2, but it was better about leveling.
Well,
Okay, I can't remember 1.
it's been literal, like, decades since I played 1.
Like, that's why you're
playing it once and then never wanted to play it again.
But I think I remember that game being very fundamentally different than 2 and 3. Like, 3 plays almost identically to 2. It's the exact same style of game.
Like, 1 plays like 2 and 3. Well, I don't know about 3. It plays like 2. But you start out at like level 20, and Route 1 enemies are like level 40. They're double you.
I'll have to look at it.
They nearly one-tap you. Like,
yeah.
it's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
Yep, older bro's gotta go to the bathroom. I figured that's what was happening. But yeah, I'll always recommend Legacy of Goku 2 and GT transformations as, like, alternatives to fusions. Like, those 3 games for me were some of the best handheld Dragon Ball games. Like, I'm hopeful for Fusions 2. We haven't really seen anything about there being a Fusions 2. But, oh man, I'd want it. I'd want it so bad. God damn it. Do. But yeah, guys, speaking of Dragon Ball games, I'm never, ever going to play Dragon Ball Breakers for the channel. Like, it is not going to happen. I refuse to play Dragon Ball Breakers. That was a brilliant Gossifleur. Because I refuse to subscribe to the idea of Dragon Ball Battle Royale. Like, I'll accept it in Fortnite, but not. That's why I don't like the idea of Kung Fu Panda 3 being a Smash clone. Like, it's something similar to that. there were 2 brilliant Gossifleurs in a row, and none of them were shiny. I'm not sure if I had any other Pokemon like that. 2 in a row. Wow. I'm only defeating them because they have Watts. Might as well rack up some Watts. Even though I don't need to, I just am. God dang it, Zigzagoon. There it is, I knew I heard one. Sorry I'm quiet, guys. I stopped having things to talk about. And since Old Road's not here, just had a long and tiring day. And it's probably gonna be long and tiring tomorrow because me and Older Bro have to get up, record, and then immediately go to our grandparents' house and build a nightstand for them to put their TV on. And then I have to come home and record finally the last episode for one of the next mobile series. Guys, it took me like 3-4 weeks to finally get it done. Like, I've had that little time to record it. And then I can finally get back to writing on Quotive. Like, I've been wanting to write on it again. Like I'm not even through Volume 1 yet. I don't even want to say I'm halfway through Volume 1, because what am I at now? I'm at like 20 pages, and it needs to be over 100. Well, it doesn't need to be. I think the shortest manga was only like 10 pages, 10, 15. But some of the average short ones go up till 40, 60. But, I suppose my manga can just be as long as I want it to be. So I kind of think of Volume 1 right now as the first day. And so I'm basically writing an entire day. And then I'll probably have to do time skips after that. But I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so I have to write Volume 1, then I have to reread it over, And then I have to read it with other people, like friends. And then I have to create the artwork just for Volume 1. And for the series overall. So that's gonna be fun.
Okay, guys, I am back.
Yeah, I was just discussing with them about the story I'm writing a quote of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just discussing the process I have to go through just to get Volume 1 of the manga I'm writing.
So guys, I did look up Legacy of Goku while in the bathroom, and I can confirm that it does seem to look like and play like the second game. It's been so long, I could not remember. I remember it playing vastly different. So,
That said, Younger is correct that a lot of people do see the first game as very rough, mostly because
the game is like,
it's the first game in the series, and the levels of the health and levels of enemies is sometimes insane, and they can just nearly one-shot you.
Yeah.
It is so bad that there is literally a mod for that game. The entire description of which is just changes. Enemies only do a fraction of the damage they normally would, depending on how strong they are. Stats changed on all levels for a more gradual increase in strength. Attacks no longer have a chance of causing no damage. Fixed a bug where attacks would heal, potentially overflowing the target's health value and instantly killing them, which includes you yourself. And one of them is, for an example, there's a bank robber in the game. Changed bank robber's health from 7,000 to 800. So they cut his health down to almost a tenth. That's how bad it was.
Sure you don't want to play the mod for it?
I don't know. Part of me wants to see how bad it was.
Alright.
But I reserve the right at any time
to change it.
to the modded version.
I will allow that for Legacy of Goku 1.
But anyways, so it turns out, here's the thing. So, GT Transformations is technically not part of the Legacy of Goku series.
No, it's not.
However, it is made by the same company, and it was actually released on the same cartridge as Boo's Fury during one of its re-releases.
Yes, it was.
Which is why people consider it to be the fourth game, because it takes place after Boo's Fury, and is literally bundled with Boo's Fury. So it's unofficially the fourth game, even though it plays nothing like the first three.
No, it does. It's a side
Yeah, it's a
scroller.
brawler.
Side-scroller brawler.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep. So,
But, yeah,
but-
I do consider it the fourth game.
Yeah.
As well. Because, why not?
yeah, I mean, might as well. It's the best. It's one of the better GT games that we got, because there weren't that many actual GT games, were there?
I think that was the only one.
That's what I'm saying. There was one
At least,
that I remember.
only one in the U.S. Like,
Yeah.
because the only other time I heard about GT in a video game was either through the Budokai Tenkaichi games.
Yeah, there are games that had their stuff.
Yes,
none
but
were
none that
dedicated.
were dedicated to GT. So, I'm just gonna say GT Transformations was one of the only, if not the only, GT.
yeah. By the way, do you remember
Games.
their other game? They had like 5 Dragon Ball games.
3 were the Legacy Goku. 1 was GT Transformations. Do you remember the 5th?
What is the 5th?
It's the one that didn't have an English title. It was Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu or something. Like Daiketsu something. It was like...
I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good. It's like one of the lowest rated Dragon Ball games of all time. It had like an average of a 30.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I'm surprised Dragon Ball Evolution, the game, didn't. Like, how bad of a game was that?
That's a good question. I can look that up. Anyways, all that to say, like, I would appreciate a port of that, but it'll never happen. I do hope, though. One of the things that I really like about the fact that Capcom is doing their Mega Man bundles and re-releases is it means that we might actually get new Mega Man games. Like, I'd really love to see I would love to see new Battle Network games, or more importantly, I would love to see new Star Force games. But I just doubt they're ever gonna happen.
Yeah, even though I've never played Star Force, I didn't hate it.
It's just a different style of game. It's an RPG.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind Star Force getting on Switch. I'd probably play it.
Yeah, I would love to see when they finally do the Star Force series. The problem is it'd have to include all the games.
Yeah, I hope that they just make a Star Force that is all three of them fused.
They won't. They're not going to do Star
like
Force
DX.
Even though it'd make a lot more sense to do that.
Because that takes extra work.
Yeah, the better question is, would Older Bro be willing to play all three Star Force games for the channel? Including starting at the first one again.
Maybe. I'd be interested at least.
Depends on how much they changed, but I'd be interested.
Yeah, you'd probably play 1, I'd play 2, and then you'd probably play 3. But yeah, I know we talk about Mega Man a lot, but I've actually never played a Mega Man game. Like, I played a little bit of, like, Star Force, like, when we put it on my PC, but
Yeah.
then I just stopped playing it because I just didn't have time.
Mm-hmm.
So that has been the only Star Force game I've played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only Mega Man game.
Sorry, yes, the only Mega Man game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play more, but I would just have to schedule them, and right now, Mega Man it is not my priority. Like, if you guys want it, I'll try to schedule one sooner.
We'll get to it eventually, guys. It's coming eventually.
But yeah, I looked at our list because
Of course you did.
of course I did, and cause I was working on our list, and this has been one of our slowest years. Not like our Let's Play is pretty decent, but I'm talking about streams. Like, you've had only 4 games this year.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it gets very slow.
6
Streams are
because
very
of
long.
Fire Emblem and Scarlet and Violet. And I've only done 3.
Yeah, streams take a long time.
3. 4 counting Fusions.
Yeah.
And Fusions is not much.
See, this is one of the
Shorter.
reasons I said that I'm not against changing it eventually to be.
Streams are always 2 hours. They start at 2 hours, not start at 1 hour. And
Yeah.
they still have time for
Yeah.
cases past 2 hours.
I wouldn't mind that, but we just have to have time to do that.
Exactly.
And right now we don't.
Exactly.
But, yeah, Dragon Ball Fusions, I could see us maybe getting done around the end of December. If we're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But this is still going to be a 30 episode series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had Arceus at the start of this year. I think. Was it the start of this year?
Something like that.
Or somewhere in the middle? I don't know. It was at the start. And then I had Evolution 2 for the longest fucking time.
Yep.
And we're still missing an episode for Season 1. And it's... Don't worry, guys. It's coming. I know they added DLC. But I had to move it down the schedule because we have another Jurassic game coming up. But I'm not saying when. But I had to schedule it after that Jurassic game.
Yep.
And then I had Fossil Fighters.
Yep.
And Fossil Fighters was just as long as Evolution.
Yeah.
Like, Evolution was longer, but they were both 2 40-episode series, and Arceus was 30. And Fusions is going to be probably another 30. But, yeah, I had to rearrange my stream import list a bit. I had to include new games just to space out some old games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, new series for the channel. Like,
Yeah.
never played before. I didn't really want to do that, but I kind of had to.
Younger bro's
Finally seeing reason.
I might, because of Scarlet and Violet, I might have to add another one. But I'm not sure yet. It all depends on when we get through Scarlet and Violet, which is probably going to be another 30, 40 episode series.
Yeah.
But it's older bro's series, so he can end it whenever the hell he wants. Oh, damn it, I ran from that. It was brilliant. Whatever.
But it wasn't shiny, so.
Well, it gets me watts.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to hit that one. Whatever. Oh, by the way, guys, even though both Bayonetta 1 came out today and Scarlet and Violet are coming out today,
Yep.
Scarlet and Violet will not be shared until tomorrow. Like, I managed to get to Bayonetta today because I had time, but I won't get to Scarlet and Violet until tomorrow.
That's sad.
And also, that's purposeful. I still would have only did Scarlet and Violet tomorrow.
Oh, just so you don't share multiple games on the same day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Because on Facebook, they could probably see that as, like, spamming. I don't want them to.
Look, you're...
I've had groups
Yeah.
block me because they think I'm spam, and I'm not.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
And I even messaged them saying, hey, why'd you block me? And they're like, you're advertising. I'm like, but that, like, your group
It's for that.
is for that. Like,
That's literally what other people in your group
are doing. And
It's like,
some of them allow me back, but the two that did that said, okay, but you're gonna have to message us ahead of time before you post anything. I'm like, that's fine.
for every single fucking post. My God. Just let us know beforehand. What? Okay. Fine. Whatever. Yes, for advertising. That's the point.
But yeah, guys. I don't exactly know how to properly share our content. That's why I go to groups and Facebook and such, because I'm like, that might get the word out about us a little bit.
Yeah, that's a decent way to do it. When you can find groups for that. Which is difficult.
Like, I have to go to groups that, in their terms, say, like, if the group says no promotional material, I don't join them at all.
Yeah.
Because those are the groups that will deny you. Because what they're wanting are, like, fan artworks and conversations about that topic, not gameplay.
And it's like, that's fine. Just not what you're looking for.
It's fine. Again, there's some exceptions, but
Yeah.
it's rare, guys. It's rare that I find exception takers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, on Instagram, like, I get a lot of those spam people
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Oh, DM this to whatever this place is," like, and I block them because they're automated bots. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are actually people.
Yeah.
But those are the ones who message me.
The ones who message you back and just like, sorry, you seem to be a spam automated bot, because this is the exact identical message that spam auto bots.
I just had another 2 Gossifleur Brilliant Pokemon in a row. That's cool. That's the
appreciate
second
it.
time this stream, like, when you went out to the bathroom, I got 2 Brilliant Gossifleurs in a row, and I just got it again.
Cool.
But, like, there was one guy who was very salty about it.
Uh-huh.
Like,
He was angry that you blocked him for saying you should submit this to this group.
no. He was promoting his shit on our channel.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
And what I did, I didn't block him. All I did was delete his post, and I messaged him saying, "Hey, I deleted your post. You were kind of promoting
you're
your
doing self-promotion. Please do not do that."
And I asked him nicely about it. And then he gets pissed off at me saying, "I'm like a bigger channel than you, and you basically don't matter. Like, what I do is more important than you." I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like, okay, dude. Then stop self-promoting on our channel. Go continue having your subscribers on your channel. Piece of shit.
It's like,
And
here's the thing. The reason a lot of those people are big channels is because they did that on every fucking channel, and people subscribe to them out of pity. So it's like, no, you don't matter more than us. Because if you mattered more than us, you wouldn't have to promote on our channel, you piece of shit. The fact that you're promoting on your channel means you don't think you matter as much as us.
like, and that's
You literally think we're more important than you. Because otherwise, why would you promote on our channel your content? If your content's that good, you don't need our boost.
and that's why I think it's a gray area when I post to groups on Facebook, because it's like me saying that's what we're doing. Like, we're promoting our stuff on their stuff.
yes
But-
and no, though. That's
But
the
to me,
thing.
it's like, literally, this is a group about said topic, and I'm posting about that topic.
Yeah.
It just involves our channel.
Exactly. Especially,
I'm not forcing them to necessarily subscribe to us.
Yes,
Like,
and that's the thing.
It's the attitude you go about it with. You're going there because you're saying, hey, this is a group that's about this type of content.
they might like
that
it.
that is there to talk about this kind of content and to, like, promote videos about that kind of content. So it's like, hey, this video is about your group's content. If you like it, share it around. If you don't, don't.
So
If
that's
it's-
why I'm not so salty about when someone deletes a post from their group. and then I just message one of the admins saying, hey, my post got deleted. Any particular reason why? And usually the reason is like promotion. I'm like, oh,
But
okay.
your terms say we're allowed to promote.
Yeah, I actually had that happen.
It's like your
One
terms
time.
literally say right here,
You can promote your content. We are promoting our content. We are not
violating your terms.
Yeah, I had that happen. But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's
But I'm just not as salty as that guy on Instagram was about it.
No.
Like, it's like, I'll respect your rules. If you don't want me posting here, then I'll get out of here.
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like everybody
needs promotion at some point. Promotion's an unavoidable fact of existence. Of like, if your content exists and you want people to see it, you promote it.
that's just how that works.
That's why I post to groups on Facebook, because I don't believe just posting to Facebook is sufficient, because
Yeah.
that's what one of our friends does,
Mhm.
Mr. Sparks. That's why he does. He just posts. I don't know if he's in groups or anything, but as far as I'm aware, he just posts normally, and he gets only likes and shares from his friends.
And that happens a lot when you're small. Like that's just a thing. But at the same time,
it's like
here's my thing with it. The difference between going to like a Facebook group and promoting on a Facebook group that's about the content that you're, promoting your videos about, and what a lot of people do on YouTube comments is that when you're going to a group of people on their Facebook group and promoting there, you are specifically looking for those terms. You're specifically trying to promote to people who would be interested in that video about that video. And you're not getting in other people's, like, you're not going into someone else's video and promoting your video. The thing with people that go into YouTube comment sections and promote their videos is like, hey, I see that you're watching this YouTube video about Twilight Princess. Hey, you should come check out my video about Twilight Princess or my video about this content. And it's like, no, people aren't there to watch your video. They're there to watch the video they're watching.
I'd say the only way you can get away with it is if you get specific permission from.
Yeah, if it's a partnered thing where like two channels are like, hey, we did this video, and then this other person did this video related to our video.
Normally they put you in the description.
And they'll put it in the video and in the description, and that's a different thing. You're partnering to make content that would attract each other. It's like, it's fine for me to say, hey, I saw this content, our audience might be interested in it, go check it out. And you coming into my video saying, hey, I think you guys should watch my video instead. Fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen that on so many channels.
You want advertisement for your channel? That's fine. Ask me first. And if I say yes, then I do it. If I say no, I won't do it. And if I say pay me, then you pay me. Because you're asking for ads, I'm asking for ad revenue. Like, that's how this works. It's a transaction. And some places will do free ads, and that's fine. There are channels and groups out there whose job it is, all they do is say, hey, we like this kind of content. We like content about Zelda. We like content about Mario. And so we will allow you to submit stuff to us to share Mario and Zelda, etc. content to other people who'd be interested in that content. That's what they do. And that's fine, because what they're doing is saying, we want to be free advertising for that type of content. But if you're not willing to put in that work to find those people, and you just want to go onto a video and just post your shit and say, well, fuck it, I should have the right to put on any video, my videos, say, hey, don't watch Game Grumps, watch us. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's never, never acceptable. Because it's what that guy is doing is he's coming in. The reason he's pissed off is because he feels entitled to have people watch his videos. He feels like, oh, well, how dare you block other people from being able to see my videos in your comment section. And it's like, that's not what our comment section is for. Our comment section is for our video. It's for people to talk about the video they're watching. Not for you to tell people to watch your video. If we want to tell other people to watch your video, that's our business. It's not your business. And that's why we don't allow links in videos without permission. Because it's just not acceptable. Now, in Twitch, we're a bit more fine with that, because, you know, we can just moderate it.
Yeah. Like, we can moderate it live.
Yeah.
We've actually not had too many this year. I think we only had maybe one or two.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good.
And this Twitch channel is slowly becoming bigger.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it's slower than YouTube? I feel like it is.
Maybe. But we also started out very slow on YouTube, so it's like, that's...
Yeah.
The other thing is that YouTube and Twitch just don't work the same.
That's true. That is
Like,
true.
well, they work the same, but they don't work the same... They don't work the same in the same way. Twitch has 3 different tiers. Twitch has followers, viewers, and subscribers. In that order. You will have a lot of followers, and you'll have less viewers, and then you'll have less subscribers. YouTube, it's the same, in quotes. It's subscribers, viewers, channel members. Because they finally added the 3rd tier. So you'll get a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but you get very few people watching your videos, and you get many less being YouTube members.
Yeah, the members are the people that can donate during streams.
Well, it's basically the same as the Twitch sub.
But I don't know.
Yeah, they do also have super chats now and bits and stuff in YouTube. But that's fairly new.
Yeah, I don't think even I've seen that yet.
Yeah. The only reason I know about the super chats is because City Planner Plays is one of the people who was testing it. It is so new that YouTube doesn't even have it on by default. Like, you have to, if your channel is testing it, you actually have to go into your settings on the video and, like, enable the ability for people to gift you subs.
Oh my god.
So gift subs are not, you can't gift subs to anyone on YouTube yet.
So when
Or at least in the video yet. It has to be, you have to authorize the ability to get those.
1,200 encounters.
So it's very new.
Is the reason right now we're not streaming to both YouTube and Twitch because we are members with Twitch?
Yes, we are contractually not allowed to do so.
And didn't we ask about it?
No, you can't ask about it. Affiliate is a blanket agreement. It's non-negotiable.
When could you ask about it?
Good luck with that. It's here. Let me ask you this question. When do you think we'd be able to ask a YouTube employee to please, or to not copyright us for any music and video games on our videos? How big do you think our channel would have to be?
1 million?
No, you'd have to be the biggest channel on the platform, and you still couldn't get it. PewDiePie cannot ask YouTube to do that.
You fucking for real?
Yeah, that's never a thing. YouTube does not... YouTube has some negotiation, but that's not... Like, that kind of stuff? No, never. Similar here. Twitch will probably never let us negotiate that. Because if we get big enough that we can negotiate with Twitch, at that point, we are a big enough draw with Twitch that they do not want other people to go to YouTube to watch our content. They want them to come here. So they wouldn't do so because it would be financially detrimental to them and us to do that. So let me say it this way. That will never happen. Ever.
Okay, do you think it would be possible to negotiate them to keep our videos permanently?
We'll see.
Do you think that's more likely?
Well, yes, but frankly, here's the problem. It doesn't matter. We can keep our videos permanently right now on Twitch, but to do so is a workaround. That's what they would tell us. If we tried to negotiate that, they just tell us, yes, we can. You're allowed to just highlight every video on your channel and
I would
permanently keep the whole video.
I'd like their permission to do that.
But here's the other problem. Twitch isn't designed to do that. You can do it, but Twitch doesn't work like YouTube. You can't really easily search videos on Twitch. Not in the same way you can on YouTube. It's not really designed for that. So, by asking Twitch for that, we would have to ask them to design a competitive app to YouTube. They would have to basically make a Twitch VODs site. And that's independent of Twitch, almost. And, like, that they would never do. Or, well, let's say it this way. I really hope they do it, but they wouldn't do it for our benefit. So, but, yeah, it's like, no.
Yeah, you know what's funny? So, I shared Bayonetta today, and I put it on our main page. Well, I put it in your section.
Yeah.
I like how I could just go upstairs right now and change it to Scarlet and Violet because it just released on our YouTube. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let Bayonetta
Be on for a while.
be on till tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Like, how I'm viewing it is that's also sharing the series. So it will be Scarlet and Violet will be put up on your video section tomorrow when I post about it.
Yeah.
That way it lets Bayonetta be on there for a while.
A while being one day.
One night.
Yeah.
But I know I had to do that with Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I put Search for the Marnie on our main page because I was very excited that we were finally doing it. I did that for a little while, and then we had a new series come out, and it replaced that. So I've just been doing it with card videos as we make them.
Well, the other thing is with videos that it shows on our channel, that shows those for a while. It's like I know the main video that plays, it changes. But like the series that are actually fully listed out, those
stay.
Those stay, but those all like for quite a while. So it's like, and that's fine.
But I'm saying like, yeah, guys. So for new subs, it's my series, and for returning subs, it's Older Bros series. That is like the first video they see. Honestly, I tried doing that on my Younger Bro channel and my Crimson channel and just been neglecting them. I just haven't
Younger Bro is
done
very
it.
neglectful.
Like, I still save our playlist to my Younger Bro channel, but that's about it.
The other thing, by the way, is I think I'm going to run out of...
Hold on.
Okay. Sorry. I just noticed Galar and Zigzagoon
In the trading card game is placed at the same spot as normal Zigzagoon. It's not a it's a Gen 3 Pokemon, according to the cards. Because in order, it comes before Krogunk.
Yes, it's...
So,
Even though it's technically a Gen 8 Pokemon, they put it at Gen 3. But yeah. No, I think I'm actually going to run out of sleeves. Because I think this is the last sleeves I have. And there's no possible way that I'm going to have enough.
Yeah, I need to find those sleeves.
Yeah, I need to find them again myself.
So when you do find them, please share them to me. That way I can buy the right sleeves, because guys, I bought the wrong sleeves. And the audio for the game went out again.
Yes, it did.
That's the second time today.
I don't know why. That's weird.
We don't know if it's the capture card or... I think it's OBS, honestly. But
Could be either.
like, this is why our setup is going to change again. Because we don't know what's causing our capture card issues. We've been having it a lot.
Yeah, issue is that,
Something is being disconnected and we don't know what it is.
yeah. The other problem is, in order to change the setup, I have to,
get another computer.
Oh, is that when you're going to change the setup?
Well, that's how I have to change the setup, because the only way to change the setup is to put this on the other computer. That's the setup that I'm changing.
Well, I thought you were going to rearrange your room that way.
Well,
This
yeah.
closer to the TV. That's what I'm saying.
Well, but no, the problem is that there's no benefit to me putting this next to the TV until I make that change, because I can't eliminate this cable.
Yeah.
I can make it shorter, but I can't eliminate it,
No.
because it's... Yeah. So, the only reason I would make that change is when I get the 4K 60 Pro 2, the thing that's literally plugs into your computer directly, because that does eliminate this cord. The only cord we would have is the HDMI cables. So, and that's when I'll make that change, because then it does need to be next to it.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, we have to do expensive stuff just to give you guys a decent, like, recorded series.
Yeah. My friend actually spent
quite a lot of money.
on a new computer.
Like, how much?
I'm guessing around $5,000.
So, just a little bit more than me.
Just a little bit more.
But yeah,
Yeah, 2,000 more than me.
yeah, but
And I need to upgrade my computer because apparently it doesn't have good storage.
I don't know how that's possible.
Remember we tried to install a few games? Well, and also I tried to store a lot of videos and I discovered I ran out of space.
Well, yeah, I knew you ran out of space, but I'm just saying I don't understand how it's possible that you.
I
have
don't
that
know
much space.
either. It should be a 1-tier computer and it's acting like a 500 gig.
I mean, you can just buy new RAM.
you don't have to like do much to the computer. Just
I don't know how to install that.
Yeah, I mean, you open up the computer and plug it in. Just, you know what kind of RAM you have?
No.
Well, then you should probably figure that out. Or
Anyway,
sorry, not RAM.
storage.
Yeah, storage.
You'd have to show me because I have no clue. I've never had to install anything to my computer. Like, I was waiting to get a disc player for my computer because I need that too. Because how am I going to play Trespasser? Like, I have to play Trespasser on your Xeon computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
It's either that or emulate it.
yeah, and I didn't want to play it emulated because I own the physical game.
Well, yeah, but
I want to play it from the physical.
I mean, that's fair, but... Look, disk drives are becoming a very uncommon thing. Even the new computer I'm getting is not gonna have a disk drive.
Okay. Yeah, I just want a disc drive in case I get physical PC games.
Yeah. I think what I might do...
In fact, I have two. I have two physical PC games.
I might do the old school thing. Because you don't have to have a disk drive installed in the computer. You can get a disc player that is external, and you plug in with USB. I might do that, rather than do an internal disc player, because it's something that I only need rarely.
Yeah.
That's how discs used to be.
Now I just want internal.
That's the hilarious thing. Disc players used to all be external. Like old school
I mean,
computers.
they still are.
No. I mean...
But you're talking about one
I'm
computer.
saying, old school computers, you used to have to buy, like... Imagine something like an external hard drive, except it's like... Well, actually, no. You've seen CD players, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine owning one of those, but it has a USB and plugs directly into your computer, and that's how the only way you can read discs.
Wow.
That's how old floppy disk players used to work. You put the you literally had to buy an attachment you attached to the computer to play the floppy disk. Then they started putting it in the computer. Nowadays, most computers don't need CD drives anymore because most people don't have CDs and DVDs. So it's kind of gone backwards, where the CD, DVD players can be physical attachments again.
Yeah, have you noticed that the audio going out only happens for Sword and Shield?
No, that happens all the time.
Oh, has it happened?
Like, it's happened, like, remember how I tell you all the time the audio goes out for games? That's the same thing.
Yeah, there must be some... I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either it's your computer, it's OBS, or it's the capture card. And we don't know which three. Like, this could be just a problem with the computer, and it's about to be replaced, hopefully soon. So hopefully the problem stops.
Yeah, guys, I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to get the computer soon or not. Because it is very expensive.
I mean, if you can't do it soon, just
Well,
soon enough.
I want to, but it's one of those things.
No way! No way! Let's go! Shiny Stunky! That was a brilliant! That is my first brilliant shiny Pokemon!
This doesn't count.
Ah! No way!
What the hell do you do for your timer for that? It just doesn't count.
I have to... No, it doesn't count. I just have to make a new... a new page.
Well, guys, the inevitable has finally happened.
Oh my god. Oh, we got a shiny Stunky. No way.
Stunk.
Oh my god. Yeah, Black Knight's, like, game crash is the reason why I save after I get every shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, immediately, like I just did. We got Shiny Stunky, guys! Let's go! Yes, it's so good! I love the shiny! Okay, so, number 130. Yeah, I don't have... Oh, wow, I put it in the right spot! Okay, but yeah, I don't have Shiny Stunky or Stunk Tank. Oh! But yeah, I'll make a new page after. Oh, hold on, let me go to this Stunky. Could you imagine I get 2 Stunky in a row? Ah. That would have been great.
Don't tempt fate, younger bro.
Well, at least we found something that we needed. So the other shiny I would have accepted would have been another shiny Stunky, and I would have accepted any shiny Zigzagoon, and maybe Tyrogue, but I think I have shiny Tyrogue. I'm not sure. I'd have to catch it and find out. I'd also have to maybe look at my shiny list. Oh my god, I found shiny Stunky. And I know it's near the end of the stream, like, how many more minutes we got left?
12.
Oh, I'm happy. I am fucking happy. Oh, man.
So good news, the bag that I got for sleeves actually has, it doesn't have the brand of sleeves because it's Japanese or Chinese,
Yeah.
but it does have the exact dimensions of the sleeves. So I can hopefully find the sleeves based on that.
Oh, thank you. Thank God.
I'll see what I can do. If not, I'll find something similar.
Oh.
So I need to buy another like 2,000.
Yeah, and I need over 5,000.
I need to get more card boxes again. Because there's going to be several sets after this that are decently large that I need to put in boxes.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm putting them in sleeves and then putting them in binders.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just flip through them like a book.
Yep, and I can just pull them out and sort through all the cards. If I ever actually want to play the game, I can.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. So,
Well, I don't really either, but
like, the
it's
best
set up in case.
the best you guys are getting is I'm playing the online one, but the online sort of has a story, so I'm playing through the story.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm probably going to spend most of season 1 of that game putting in card codes, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, my first Brilliant Shiny Pokémon, and it's a Stunky. Of course it is.
Of course.
Boo, you stink!
Boo!
Yeah, even though I think Shiny Stunky is like one of the like good shiny Pokemon you could find. Like, it's very nice shiny.
Yeah.
I run in the grass and I first encounter a shiny Sizzlipede.
Yeah.
People would kill me because do you know the odds of finding Sizzlipede?
I'm guessing very low.
Very. Like, it's lower than Rookie D and it's lower than finding... Oh, I'm trying to think. Finding Nickit in the grass on Route 1. What was your favorite shiny Pokemon, and what is your first ever shiny mon in your entire life?
That's a good question, Just Small
So,
Wolf.
hello, Just Small Wolf, and welcome to the stream. My favorite shiny is the one on camera, which is Gardevoir. And my first ever shiny Pokemon. That was a long time ago.
I'm gonna guess my first ever shiny was a shiny Pidgey. And I don't do favorites.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. Like
I think if there are any good, really good
now
shinies
I
I
remember.
can think
My first shiny ever was a Machop in your Platinum. And my second shiny ever, which was like 10 minutes after that, was Girafarig.
Yeah.
I have the original Girafarig, and Older Bro kept the original Machop.
Yep.
But I shiny hunted Machop and got it back.
Yeah.
That was
I feel like I got the raw end of the steal, but whatever.
Yeah. Again, what's funny is when I went to shiny hunt Machop in Sun and Moon, I random encountered a shiny Machoke.
Yep.
As I was looking for shiny Machop.
Yep.
I love that story because it's so good. It's like, are you shitting me?
Yeah. Obviously,
I
obviously
love...
shiny Charizard is gonna be like pretty high up there in like shinies.
Oh yeah, I love my shiny stories. So wrap your head around this one. Ever since, what was it? Ever since, I think it was Black and White, I found a shiny Pokemon during my playthroughs. So from Black and White all the way up till Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I found a shiny Pokemon before the Elite Four. Or a little after the Elite Four. Pretty much just before I get the shiny charm.
Yeah. And Arceus, obviously.
Well, it
not-
broke when we played through Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Yeah.
Like, that streak broke.
Yeah. But Arceus, obviously. And we'll see about the new game.
Like, my best time was in Omega Ruby. Because I was about to go to the Elite Four.
Yeah.
And I was on the last gym, and I randomly encounter a shiny Clam Pearl, even though I was trying to avoid the grass to get to the last gym.
Yep.
And then in the Elite Four, I find a shiny Tentacool.
Yep.
And then I get a shiny Golbat.
Yep.
Like 5 minutes later. And guys, after that, I seem to keep finding fucking shiny Golbat.
I mean, it's not that hard. They're everywhere in the caves.
Like, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I understand, but I keep fucking random encountering it. I did it in Arceus. Like,
This man just wants to stop getting shiny Golbat.
Like,
Hey, it's better than shiny. It's better than shiny Chansey.
and I also got it from Wonder Trade a few times. Man, like, yeah, shiny Golbat is a plague on me for some fucking reason. By the way, I love that emote. That's
It
a very
is a very
interesting
good emote.
But yeah, and we just earlier were talking about my only shiny fail ever, which was the shiny Mewtwo. You can see that on our YouTube channel. But
The younger bro is very angry.
yeah, headphone warning. I get very ticked off.
Yeah.
And Just Small Wolf, you just missed us. Finally encountering a brilliant shiny Pokemon, and it was a Stunky. It was my first brilliant shiny. Even though I'm looking for Gossifleur. So I just had a random encounter. Yep, W. Probably my greatest story so far in Sword and Shield was I almost had back-to-back shiny Pokemon. So I was shiny hunting Rookie D, and I got my last shiny Rookie D. I went to go evolved it to Corvisquire. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shiny hunt Nickit next because I really want shiny Nickit. I start the counter. 15 seconds later, on the first encounter, I get a shiny Nickit. And that was recorded, and it was put up on our YouTube as well.
I'm pretty sure I just left the stream at that point. I'm just like, no, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, you were like, you're done for today.
This stream is over. You're done. Get out of here.
I was so fucking happy. And then the next stream, of course, like, only about 30 encounters later, I get the second shiny Nickit I need.
By the way, you have like 2 minutes.
That's fine. But still, I love my shiny stories. I've had very, very good luck. On occasion.
Just occasionally.
Okay, here's a story I don't tell very often. So, I was shiny racing some of the original shiny hunters that I shiny hunted with, which was Reshi, I've talked about him, Storm, I've talked about, and Neo. I finally remembered his name, yes, Neo.
How do you forget somebody named Neo?
Well, he went through like 4 different names, and I think he's still currently Neo. Anyway.
As far as you know.
So, we were shiny racing, and I was going after a Spinarak. I find shiny Spinarak within like 100 encounters. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with Ariados next. And they were telling me, no, don't do it. It's worse odds. It's like going after... Apparently going after evolutions in Sun and Moon, like the next stage, is worse shiny odds. Like, they are really bad. If this Brilliant Shiny is shiny... Damn. Anyway. So, apparently these odds are really bad for evolution Pokemon.
Sure.
So I go and I shiny hunt Ariados. I find in 12 encounters. Neo wasn't like very hyped up about it, but Storm and Reshi, they were going ballistic.
Yeah, they're still hunting the first thing.
They are! They were! And they didn't find their shinies until, like, several days after that. 3 goes before I was just exploring the Isle of Armor, and I accidentally hit a Krabby, but out of nowhere, it's a shiny. It's like, no way, that's unexpected. I had to catch him in Ultra Ball, but it got out 3 times. The lucky Netball. I've only got shiny, and it's in my box as a memory. As a spending moments.
Yeah.
I know they're brilliant.
Shinies come in unexpected moments.
Yeah, like that Stunky I had about 10 minutes ago. But... Oh, man, I got so many stories. Yes, I am. So, next 3 encounters... Wait, no. Next 5?
Doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
You keep forgetting every time.
I'll go with 5.
It's like, nobody cares. Just do one of them.
You care? It means you're here longer.
I don't, it's 4. It's 2 extra encounters. Who cares? It's not gonna take you an hour. It'll take you like 5 extra seconds an encounter.
But yeah, I've got so many shiny stories. I can keep some of them straight, but I don't even remember my shiny Pokemon I encountered before the shiny charm in Black and White anymore.
Yeah.
I remember Black and White too. Like, it was an Amoonguss, and I keep thinking it's Tynamo.
Hello, Fish Gaming.
Hello, Fish Gaming. How many encounters are you at? 1,252. It's seeming it's going to be as bad as Snom. Like, Snom, the first one took us over 2,000 encounters, and the second one was over 1,000.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Actually, this is kind of abnormal because the first hunts we did weren't that terrible.
I think those were abnormal.
like the egg hunts were the ones for some reason taking the longer.
Yeah.
I didn't mean the wrong name to the Zigzagoon guys.
Well, clearly.
All right, the next 2 encounters we're done.
Currently shiny hunting Hatena by egg.
Yep, that's what
Sounds
we're
good.
gonna be doing. Yeah, the Pokemon that don't spawn in the overworld, we are not hunting, like in the grass. We will be egg hunting those Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Is that a Trubbish?
Yeah, Trubbish on
Trash
this route.
bag.
By the way, I don't need shiny Trubbish.
Good. We don't need shiny trash bags.
So we don't need shiny Trubbish or Garbodor. I have both.
Of course you shouldn't encounter the garbage. It's garbage.
I never remember that Peter Griffin quote. Put out your garbage, pick up your garbage, or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's some weird quote. But yeah, guys, so we had a very eventful stream today.
For the wrong Pokemon.
For the wrong fucking Pokemon. Like, you guys just missed us 10 minutes ago getting a Shiny Stunky. But anyways, the timer has now stopped. We are at 1,255 encounters. And that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. You want to see some of my shiny luck encounters, go check our YouTube. And we'll see you guys in the next Shiny Hunt video. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.